Oliver's Travels, A Tennessee Tale by Kristine L. Pass. Once upon a time, in the heart of the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, lived a mint green bunny named Oliver. Oliver was known throughout the forest for his tie-dye swimming trunks, which he wore with pride. But what made Oliver truly unique was his deep love of music. One sunny morning, as Oliver hopped through the forest, he heard a faint, melodious tune carried by the breeze. He followed the enchanting melody to a hidden waterfall deep within the woods. There, he discovered a musical note trapped behind the glistening cascade. It was a note of pure magic, a part of a lost melody waiting to be heard again. Determined to uncover the entire lost melody, Oliver set out on a quest. Little did he know that the forest critters had devised challenges to test his wit and determination. The first challenge came from the squirrels. The mischievous squirrels gathered around Oliver and challenged him to find the musical note they kept hidden away from the world. They had hidden a musical note inside an acorn. The problem was that acorn was hidden in a giant pile of acorns. With a keen bunny sense of observation, Oliver scanned the acorns. He listened carefully and soon heard the faint melody from one of the acorns. He pointed to the correct one, and the squirrels applauded his skill, then gave him the musical note. Oliver walked through the Smoky Mountains until he heard someone calling his name. High in a tree, a wise old owl guarded another musical note. The owl said he would only give Oliver the note if he could solve a riddle. The wise old owl looked down and presented Oliver with a riddle, saying, "I fly without wings. I cry without eyes. What am I?" Oliver pondered for a moment and then realized the answer was the wind. The owl nodded and smiled at Oliver, telling him he had answered correctly. Then he released the note, and it fluttered in the breeze, slowly making its way into Oliver's grasp. For his third challenge, Oliver had to walk for a very, very long time. Finally, a clever fox popped out from behind a bush and challenged Oliver to a memory game. The fox sang out a sequence of musical notes. Oliver had to repeat them, but the fox didn't make it easy. The second time he sang the notes, he mixed them all up. With his sharp memory and the help of his forest critter friends, Oliver remembered the correct order of both tunes. He quickly pieced together the melody and one note at a time sang them back to the fox. The fox was so impressed, he gave Oliver 2 notes for the one game. At a beaver dam, Oliver encountered a complex underwater maze. The beavers had hidden a note deep within it. Bunnies are not known as swimmers, but Oliver was prepared. Equipped with a makeshift snorkel and his tie-dye swimming trunks, Oliver ventured into the maze. He marked his path with colorful pebbles and used his intuition to navigate the twists and turns. Eventually, he emerged triumphant, clutching the hidden musical note and wearing a great big grin. That left just one more note to find. After walking up the mountain and back down again, a mischievous raccoon caught Oliver's attention and challenged him to a dance-off. If Oliver won, the raccoon promised to reveal the location of the final note. With his tie-dye swimming trunks adding flair to his dance moves, Oliver engaged in a lively and spirited dance-off. His colorful performance won the raccoon's favor, and true to his word, the raccoon revealed the hidden note's location. After overcoming these challenges and collecting each musical note, Oliver returned to the hidden waterfall. With each note he placed back where it belonged, he expected the lost melody to come to life. But it remained ever so faint, and Oliver was perplexed. Oliver sat down on a nearby stump and thought long and hard about what to do. He was sure he had gathered all the notes. The raccoon had even said his was the last one. As Oliver pondered and prayed, he thought just how much he would love to hear the lost melody. And that's when he felt the stir in his heart. Thinking about loving the melody made the final piece emerge. Straight out of Oliver's heart came the treble clef, and it looked just like his tie-dye swimming trunks. He placed the treble clef with the notes, and the melody burst forth. The forest came alive with the enchanting music that had been lost for so long. All of Oliver's new friends gathered around, and everyone celebrated the song. Oliver's journey had not only restored the lost melody, but also strengthened the bonds between the forest critters and the little mint green bunny. Together they celebrated the magic of music and the power of determination, and from that day forward, Oliver's tie-dye trunks became a symbol of harmony and unity in the Great Tennessee Smoky Mountains.